This is a story about a dude named Lane. He moved to the mainland and bought one place to stay. And then one day he went and tried to rent them out. And then he became one real investor man.
Hey guys, this is Lane with the Simple Passive Cash Flow Podcast. Today is a 2017 recap and a preview of 2018 to come. 2017 rolled around last year and I found myself waking up in Atlanta after seeing my Washington Huskies getting destroyed by Alabama in the Peach Bowl and traveling to Birmingham to take a look at some turnkey rentals and some multifamilies in the area. Looking back at that, and I'm like, wow, that was a really, really long time ago, and a lot has changed since then. So I'm going to go down a list of things that have changed and some things for you guys to be on the lookout for what I'm doing next year, and for you guys to get involved in some projects I have going on. First thing, as you guys know, I've officially moved to Hawaii. I've been here about 4 months. And I really do think that it was the right decision for me. It's about 72 degrees outside. Probably going to go play some basketball today. And I made a little video on the website. You guys can go take a look at that if you've never been to Hawaii. Look at all the good foods I'm eating. And let me know if you guys visit Hawaii. Maybe I can see you at the airport and maybe have a quick chat to write off the trip or something. Call it a business meeting or whatever you want to call it. First thing that changed, you guys probably realize, is the old website went away. Some people, it looked like Flubber blew up and it's gone and it's been replaced with a decent website. I was looking back at some old email newsletters that I would send out with some funny GIFs that I'll post in the website and the email newsletter. And if you guys aren't signed up for the email newsletter, I post some other articles, some graphs that just aren't very good for the audio podcast format. So make sure you guys go to simplepassivecashflow.com and sign up for the newsletter there. I also have a video walkthrough of the new website if you guys are a little overwhelmed. I know it's not like a typical website. It's like a blog, podcast, and a whole bunch of things on there. So it's a little overwhelming. Number 4 here, I've been making additions to the YouTube channel. I used to put all the videos onto the website in the video section, but sometimes I forget, and I think it's a little redundant, and quite frankly, it's a little waste of my time to keep putting things in 2 places. So please go to the YouTube channel. The links are on the website, and subscribe and share there. A lot of videos I put up all the podcasts. And yeah, I think a lot of people are finding that YouTube is just not really a better method of learning, but a different method of learning than the audio podcast format, which I know you guys are probably doing chores or driving to work or something like that. Personally, I got up to 825 units. I don't even know what I started with. Probably, definitely less than 50 in the beginning of this year. So I definitely hit my goal of 10xing that. I don't know if I can keep 10xing it at this pace, but hey, I'm pretty happy at that. And most of the acquisitions came in the second half of 2017 after a very, very quiet 2016. Maybe I've said it a couple times in the interviews, but my 2016, when I was making the first year of these podcasts, it was a little embarrassing. I wasn't buying anything. Here I am telling you guys to get out there, buy a rental, buy a turnkey, go out and take some action. And I wasn't really doing it myself. I was paid for my coaching for my multifamily, and I just wasn't ready to buy anything yet. I just didn't know what I didn't know. But yeah, definitely took some action second half of this 2017. Number 6 here, I'm migrating to a new database, and some of you guys have been seeing a little bit cleaner interface of my emails going out to the Hui Deal Pipeline Club. Currently over 900 investors in that, so please fill out the form online if you guys want access to those deals. The new database is pretty sleek, so based on your answers, you should not get all these extraneous emails. So I know it takes some time to fill it out. It may take like 3 or 4 minutes if you blaze through it. Also, I don't share that with anybody. Now, the statistics on the Hui Deal Pipeline Club, we have acquired $35 million of total real estate. That's comprised of 589 units, and we raised $2 million for various syndications like coffee farms, apartments, RV parks, some developments, and private money lending for flips. Pretty impressed by those numbers. Just put together the spreadsheet yesterday to kind of tally that up because I was quite frankly losing track in my mind how much we were raising together. And yeah, pretty proud of that, and definitely looking to get more people involved this coming year, 2018. Number 7 here, with the success of the last 4 syndications that we did, and again, that Hui Deal Pipeline Club, you guys can go to the website, and it should be in the show notes here to sign up for that. And just know that deals are only for people who are in my personal network. So even if you guys sign up, you guys have to engage with me, and we have to have a personal relationship. And I keep my database very neat and tidy, so I know whenever we talk. I document everything. It's to protect myself and to protect you guys, the investors. Because again, we don't really just do little dinky JV agreements. We follow the rules by the SEC and have those big PPMs that I don't really know what's in those things. The lawyer does it. Yeah, I'm an engineer. I do read them all, but it's heavy duty stuff there. Also unveiling the Mastermind that are for folks investing at this time more than $50,000 into each of my ideas as a little perk to give the people who are putting their money where their mouth is and actually signing up for deals, and definitely people who are very knowledgeable and trying to create this group of 8 to 12 individuals so we can get on a call and talk about what's happening out in the world of investing. As you guys know, I don't see myself as a guru. I'm just trying to pull a bunch of you guys together, and I'm thinking together we can create a pretty good group think and mastermind to figure out what's the best opportunities out there. As you guys know, in 2016 I spent about $60,000 into my education, and this year I spent $30,000 on my education. I don't know what I'm going to do for 2018, but I'm going to try and spend some money. I signed up for some masterminds to get access to better people. I'm going to improve some of my internet marketing and do all kinds of stuff, just always keep learning. The Hui Deal Pipeline Club, I've been talking to other syndicators, and some people have this idea in their head that they need to train their list down, or quote unquote train their investors down. Because I know you guys right now, you guys are a little spoiled. I think you guys are very educated. You guys read podcasts. You guys network pretty well, so you guys know what you guys should be getting as a return in a lot of these opportunities. Look at the more established syndicators. I mean, the returns that they're giving their investors, and the sponsor passive investor split is just a little more skewed towards the lead, which is fine, right, if you have a good track record. But what I'm seeing are a lot of guys who are unproven and just doing deals to do deals, or more specifically doing deals to just get the acquisition fee, which isn't really aligned with you investors. It all comes down to the reason why I started this podcast and website was to get the average person out of Wall Street and into good investments that are higher returns and more stable, backed by hard assets. I don't really plan to be bringing the returns down. This is not aligned with the reason, the why I set out to do this website and podcasts and this whole thing. And the other thing, I would want to create a collaborative environment with all you listeners. I'm trying to improve my due diligence and how I vet leads, how I vet deals. So I'm open-minded, help me out. Let me know what you guys are seeing out there. If you guys want to get presented a deal, I know there's non-disclosure terms. If you don't have any of those kind of restrictions, yeah, let's get on a call and let's talk about what you're looking at. Sometimes I have very good conversations when I'm presenting a deal to my investors, and they're like, hey, did you think of this? Can you ask this question? Figure this out for me. And I'm like, oh, dang, that's a pretty good due diligence question. Let me go figure. It just goes to show that one person can't think of everything. When I was a supervisor on the construction crews, the best ideas came from the guys in the ground. I saw my role as just someone who facilitates the good information, and that's what I'm trying to do here. It hasn't happened yet where somebody has brought up a red flag. At that point, I would have to probably communicate out to the other investors that, hey, the Hui Deal Pipeline Club is going to switch their mindset on this project, and I'm going to pull out. It hasn't happened yet, but not to say it won't. And I figure it's better to find out earlier than after the close or 5 years later when the investment fails.
We talk a lot about syndications on this podcast, and most of the time, these offers are only for those with an accredited status per the rules of the SEC. Now sponsoring the Simple Passive Cashflow podcast is the American Homeowner Preservation Fund, a crowdfunding solution to the mortgage crisis in America, empowering investors to fund the purchase of distressed mortgages. The AHP fund aims to keep people in their homes by investing in notes. It's an opportunity to earn returns while feeling good about making positive social impact. You can start investing with as little as $100. You can learn more at investinahp.com, and if you want the free Burn Zone book, please send me an email at lane@simplepassivecashflow.com.
So some more projects to come in 2018. Of course, more deals. I bought this drone from Costco the other day, and when I go take a look at these projects, I'm gonna take some cool photos, and I'll also be taking cool photos of Hawaii here when I go hiking. Also, gonna be relaunching the individual coaching with different discounts for need-based financial assistance. Again, that all comes down to the why. Why am I doing this? I'm here to help out the average people who struggle to get started. Also going to be doing the group coaching. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. simplepassivecashflow.com/coaching if you want more information on that. And I'm going to be doing monthly webinars. So again, keep those questions coming, guys. The questions are what make it onto the Ask Lane shows and what give fuel for the monthly webinars to be coming out. So again, make sure you guys are signed up for the newsletter to know when those webinars are coming out. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sick and tired of these webinars where they're only available at like 7 p.m. Eastern, which is like right in the middle of the workday for me. My webinars are going to be on demand, so you guys can go and pull it from YouTube at your own convenience, because I know you guys are busy at home and you guys are still working and hustling. So it's going to be on your guys' schedule. But at some point, a lot of those webinars will be removed, so they'll be on demand, but you're going to have a short window to watch it. The Mastermind I'm rolling out, as I mentioned before, for investors investing in more than $50,000 at this time. I'm sure that level will be going up as we do more deals this coming year. Go to simplepassivecashflow.com/mastermind. If you guys are interested in that and you haven't invested in my deals, that's a paid mastermind. So go there to take a look at the pricing and see if it's a good fit for you. The recap on the action items, make sure you guys go to simplepassivecashflow.com, get signed up for the newsletter, and get signed up for the Hui Deal Pipeline Club. If you're interested in coaching, group coaching, or the mastermind, shoot me an email at lane@simplepassivecashflow or go to the details on the website. Let me know what you guys are working on these days. Shoot me an email at lane@simplepassivecashflow.com. What are you guys blocked on? Maybe I have a contact or input that might help. If you guys can help me out and spread the word of the podcast and the website, as you guys always hear me say, share this now, because when you're financially free, you're going to wish you told some of your buddies about it, because they're going to be stuck at work and you're going to be at home doing nothing. So to close out this podcast, I wrote down some questions here, and I urge you guys to slow down the podcast speed. I know you guys have it at 1.5 speed, 2 speed, or if you're using the Overcast app, 3.5 speed. Set the timer for 10 minutes and just ponder these next few questions. So if you haven't done so yet, slow down the podcast and think to yourself, in an ideal world, what would your upcoming year look like? What would you wish for in the new year? What dreams would you like to come true? What goals would you like to pursue and achieve? What new knowledge would you like to gain? What new skills would you like to acquire? How much money would you like to make? How much money would you like to save? How much would you like to weigh? How much would you like to bench press? Do you even lift, bro? How many miles would you like to be able to run? What new, powerful relationships would you like to forge? What exotic places would you like to travel to? What new job would you have? It is aligned with your side gig? What promotion would you receive? Would you like a demotion? To give you more time? What fun things would you do? How much time would you spend with your family or friends? What would be your ideal perfect day look like in the new year? Alright, we'll see you guys in 2018. See you later. Bye. This website offers very general information concerning real estate for investment purposes. Every investor situation is unique. Always seek the services of licensed third-party appraisers and inspectors to verify the value and condition of any property you intend to purchase. Use the services of professional title and escrow companies and licensed tax, investment, and or legal advisor before relying on any information contained herein. Information is not guaranteed, as in every investment there is risk. The content found here is just my opinion, and things change, and I reserve the right to change my mind. Above all else, do your own analysis and think for yourself, because in the end, you are the only person who is going to look out for your best interests.